Welcome back to Musings and Mysteries, where we unravel the shadows of the past to reveal secrets that still haunt us. Today we're journeying into the heart of medieval Europe, a world of knights, plagues, and enigmas that defy explanation. From lost treasures to cryptic codes, we're counting down the top 10 unsolved mysteries of medieval Europe. These are tales of vanished princes, cursed relics, and hidden knowledge that spark wild theories and keep historians guessing. Each mystery carries lessons from a turbulent era, blending fact, folklore, and speculation. So light a torch, lock the castle gates, and join us for a deep dive into the unknown. You won't believe what's at number 1. The Middle Ages, from 500 to 1500 CE, were a crucible of faith, war, and discovery. Europe was a patchwork of kingdoms where monasteries preserved knowledge, crusades sparked conflict, and natural disasters reshaped lives. Amid this chaos, mysteries took root, stories of lost cities, strange phenomena, and secrets buried in time. Why do these tales endure? They challenge our understanding of history, hint at hidden truths, and ignite our curiosity about the human spirit. From royal betrayals to undeciphered texts, these 10 mysteries reveal the medieval world's complexity and its unanswered questions. Let's dive in. In 1354, a linen cloth appeared in Lille, France, bearing the ghostly image of a crucified man. Known as the Shroud of Turin, it was hailed as the burial cloth of Jesus Christ. Its eerie, photographic-like image stunned medieval pilgrims who flocked to see it. The historical context. Europe was reeling from the Black Death, and relics were big business, drawing crowds and coin to churches. The shroud's first owner, Geoffroy de Charny, claimed divine origins, but skeptics whispered of forgery. Facts. Carbon dating in 1988 dated the shroud to 1260–1390 CE, suggesting a medieval creation. Yet the technique to produce such a detailed image, possibly a negative, baffles experts, as no known medieval method explains it. Pollen grains on the cloth matched Jerusalem's flora, fueling belief in its authenticity. Conjectures range from it being a masterful painting to a miraculous imprint created by divine energy. Some even propose a proto-photographic process, though evidence is thin. Beliefs vary. Devout Christians see it as a sacred relic, while skeptics call it a clever scam. The lesson: in times of crisis, humanity clings to symbols of hope, even if their truth remains elusive. In 16th century Moscow, Tsar Ivan IV, dubbed the Terrible, allegedly hid a secret library from the fallen Byzantine Empire. This golden library held priceless Greek and Roman texts, philosophical works, and rumored occult manuscripts. The historical backdrop: Moscow saw itself as the Third Rome, inheriting Byzantium's legacy after Constantinople's fall in 1453. Ivan, a paranoid ruler, valued knowledge as power, reportedly stashing the library beneath the Kremlin. Facts. Russian chronicles mention the library brought to Moscow by Sofia Paleologina, Ivan's grandmother. Archaeologists searched in the 20th century but found no trace. Theories include destruction during Ivan's purges or concealment in the still undiscovered vault. Some speculate the library held alchemical secrets or early Christian texts, fueling occult beliefs. Others dismiss it as propaganda to boost Moscow's prestige. The lesson: knowledge can be a treasure more coveted and fragile than gold, especially in a ruler's iron grip. Though in India, Kuldara's 13th century disappearance echoes European ghost towns like England's Warren Percy. This Paliwal Brahmin village was abandoned overnight, cursed to remain uninhabited. The medieval context: trade routes connected India to Europe, and villages faced raids, plagues, or economic collapse. Facts. Archaeological digs show intact homes but no human remains, suggesting a planned exodus. Conjectures include a mass migration, a plague, or even alien abduction in modern retellings. European parallels, like deserted plague villages, suggest sudden societal collapse. In 1284, Hamelin, Germany, recorded the loss of 130 children to a mysterious figure, the Pied Piper. Hired to rid the town of rats, he was betrayed on payment and lured the children into a cave, never to return. The historical context: medieval Europe faced child mortality, crusades, and migrations. Theories range from a real kidnapping to a symbolic tale of lost youth. Some link it to the 13th century Children's Crusade, where thousands of youths vanished. Facts. Hamelin's stained glass windows from 1300 depict the event, suggesting a real tragedy. The lesson: broken promises can lead to devastating consequences, and folklore preserves pain in haunting ways. In 1483, England's 12-year-old King Edward V and his brother Richard vanished in the Tower of London during the War of the Roses. Their uncle Richard III was named regent, then king, sparking accusations of murder. The historical backdrop: England's civil war pitted Yorkists against Lancastrians, with betrayal common. Facts: bones found in 1674 may belong to the princes, but DNA tests are inconclusive. Conjectures include Richard III ordering their deaths, or rivals like Henry Tudor smuggling them away. Shakespeare's villainous Richard cemented the murder narrative, but revisionists argue his innocence. The lesson: power corrupts, and history often vilifies the convenient suspect. The Knights Templar, a wealthy medieval order, were crushed in 1307 by France's King Philip IV, who seized their assets. Their Paris stronghold was raided, but their vast treasure, gold, relics, and possibly the Holy Grail, vanished. The context: the Templars, founded during the Crusades, were bankers and warriors, amassing wealth across Europe. Theories suggest it was hidden in Scotland, Oak Island, or even Jerusalem. Conspiracy beliefs tie it to Freemasons or secret societies guarding sacred relics. The lesson: wealth and secrecy breed legends, and the Templars' fall shows how power can turn allies into enemies. In 1518, Strasbourg saw hundreds dance uncontrollably for days, some dying from exhaustion. The dancing plague baffled authorities in a city recovering from famine and disease. Facts: contemporary accounts, like those by physician Paracelsus, describe the event. Similar outbreaks hit Europe, suggesting a pattern. Theories include ergot poisoning, a hallucinogenic mold, mass hysteria, or divine punishment for sin. Supernatural beliefs cast it as a demonic curse or St. Vitus's wrath, as locals prayed to him for relief. Modern psychologists point to stress-induced psychogenic illness in a superstitious era. The lesson: fear and desperation can push the human mind to bizarre extremes, blurring science and superstition. In late 17th century France, a prisoner in the Bastille, his face hidden by an iron mask, sparked a mystery. Known only as the Man in the Iron Mask, he was treated well but forbidden to reveal his identity. The context: Louis XIV's France was rife with intrigue, with nobles jailed for political games. Facts: prison records confirm his existence from 1669 to 1703. Theories propose he was Louis XIV's twin, a disgraced general, or a diplomat. Voltaire suggested a royal secret, while Dumas' novel popularized the twin theory. Beliefs include a cover-up to protect the throne. The lesson: secrecy breeds speculation, turning one man into a symbol of hidden truths. Found in a 15th century monastery, the Voynich manuscript is a 240-page book no one can read. Its strange script, unknown plants, and celestial diagrams defy decoding. The context: medieval Europe valued esoteric knowledge, with alchemists and scholars creating coded texts. Facts: radiocarbon dating places it at 1404-1438 CE. Cryptographers, including Domatu codebreakers, have failed to crack it. Theories range from a ciphered language to a hoax by a clever monk. Some believe it holds alchemical or astronomical secrets, while others see it as gibberish meant to deceive. New Age beliefs link it to extraterrestrial origins. The lesson: knowledge can be a puzzle that outlasts its creator, challenging our assumptions about the past. In 1216, England's despised King John lost his crown jewels and treasury in the Wash during a desperate flight from rebels. Valued at millions today, the treasure, gold, gems, and relics vanished. The context: England faced civil war, with John battling barons over Magna Carta. Facts: chronicles like Roger of Wendover's confirmed the loss in October 1216. Theories suggest tides swept it away, rebels stole it, or a curse protects it. Treasure hunters using modern sonar still search the Wash, finding only medieval artifacts. Beliefs include John's bad luck as divine retribution. The lesson: even kings can't escape fate, and nature guards its secrets fiercely. These 10 mysteries of medieval Europe weave a tapestry of human ambition, fear, and curiosity. From the Shroud's divine debate to King John's sunken riches, they show how the past hides truths we may never uncover. They teach us to question history, embrace the unknown, and wonder what secrets lie buried. Which mystery grips you? The Voynich Code, the Templar treasure? Drop your thoughts below, hit like, and subscribe to Musings and Mysteries for more historical enigmas. Keep chasing the shadows of the past.